Okay, Jesse, it's nice to catch you today on a Sunday. I know that you are kind of chilling and doing your own thing, but you know that I'm also always busy doing my thing. So I need you to please tell us about nanotech. For a person that's been born in my times, I know very little about nanotech and everything that's to do with technology anyway. We're all learning bit by bit by bit. Can you tell us a bit more about nanotech, please, Jesse?
Are you asking this question because your audience has been concerned about it?
Well, we can see the changes in the world, and the changes in the world are happening so fast. And, we can see that the world is in a bit of a rut at the moment. So we're just trying to ask you for, I don't know, just it's for a bit of, and it's broken down into a way that we can understand it, and just information wise, in a nice broken down, very very simple way, if possible. Can you just explain more to us, please?
Yeah, sure. I don't think nanotechnology is that developed now, although there is a lot of research and funding being directed towards that field of science and robotics.
Mm-hmm.
So it may be in its early development, but there are certain papers out there that you can read to do with graphene oxide and certain nano composite materials like graphene oxide.
What's graphene oxide?
Graphene oxide, an element on the periodic table, it can come from volcanic ash, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But basically it's extremely small, extremely magnetic, and extremely lightweight. It can have an atomic height of 2 atoms, so it's extremely small composite material that certain research papers have suggested that people are looking towards seeing if they can use graphene oxide in nanoparticulates and therefore eventually nanotechnology. I don't believe that for the most part, nanotechnology will probably be invested in from a biomedical background. So they'll probably try to use it to heal the human body. But right now, where our current level of development is, I don't think we have technology that advanced. Well, we clearly don't, since our AI isn't really that developed. I mean, it's pretty developed, but it really isn't that developed. I mean, if you use ChatGPT, you'll see that there can be a lot of flaws and inconsistencies with that level of technology we have. If we do end up creating nanotechnology, you'll probably need artificial intelligence to manage it. Because what you're talking about doing is being able to create extremely tiny robots that you're able to move around throughout the human body, which is a very complicated system and organism. So you would need quantum computers in order to be able to process that much information, because the nanotechnology would have a lot of information and would in a way need to simulate a human body and a magnetic field of the human body. Because if they end up creating nanotechnology, you have to ask yourself the question, how are they getting it to move throughout the body? How do you get a tiny little robot to move throughout the body? And in some cases, some people have speculated or are looking at magnetism in order to see how to move certain things around the body. It's very difficult to give you a lot of information on this because our
Are we safe?
level of development, yeah, you're safe. You're definitely safe
That's what we want to know more.
from
Most.
nanotechnology, because to be honest with you, I just don't believe we have the technology to be able to create that.
Who has the technology? Maybe
to be able to
China.
create nanotechnology.
Hmm.
I don't think anyone, and what tells me that is where our current level of AI is and where our current level of quantum computing is. I mean, unless the military has things that we don't know about. I mean, if DARPA, which is a defense agency in the United States of America, were speaking about creating pills that could biometrically authenticate human bodies, meaning a pill that could turn the light signals into your body into a unique password, and then using your bioelectric signal to authenticate you. DARPA was also speaking about certain augmentation technology of putting robotics in soldiers and giving them a virtual heads-up display in their head. And that was about over 10 years ago, and since DARPA said that the likes of Elon Musk are developing and deploying the same sort of technology. So if anyone's going to have that sort of technology, it would be right now at this stage probably a military. But I doubt it, to be honest, because our level of AI just isn't that advanced.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, you've probably still got hopefully a good 100 to a couple thousand years before
Something like
the
that.
technology gets that advanced, where you can make tiny little robots and have them running through a quantum computer simulating the body, because these robots would need to be able to simulate the body in order to get a map of the body in order to move through the body. So until it's quite a while until our technology gets that advanced.
Oh, that is absolutely useful to us, makes us understand, and the fact that we're hearing in another couple of years, or maybe 100 or 200 years, it gives us peace of mind. Thank you very, very much for giving